Hey guys, I just want to give you all an update. Here in Texas, it is Saturday evening. Uh, Basically, I drove down from St. Louis to Texas Wednesday, uh, about a 9 hour drive. Uh, got up Thursday morning, went to their clinic, took a drug test, urinalysis only, no hair follicles. Then went over to the terminal and did like a little 4 or 5 hour orientation class where we actually filled out paper logs. Uh, Joy, that was a whole lot of fun. I kind of found it as a waste of time. All we were doing was copying logs from their examples onto fresh paper logs, which kind of made no sense. We didn't go over anything or nothing, but there was only two of us in class. But it just, I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to whip us through orientation. Fun thing was recapping. Haven't done that in years, but that was piece cake. Uh, Actually brought back memories of filling out a logbook when you get pulled over back in the day, and the DOT officer would say, "All right, is your logbook caught up?" Nah. How far behind is it? Then you just shoot. I tell them 3, 4 days or whatever. They just laugh and say, "All right, you got 15 minutes to catch it up." So you're sitting there drawing lines as quick as you can. Not like they were going to look at it when you were done, but to appease them, you did it. Oh God, those were the days. I miss trucking back then. But anyway, suffice to say, I'm sitting in a hotel for the weekend until Monday when my drug test should come back. I have another company that called me Friday and wanted me to set up orientation for this week. But the company I took the drug test for and orientation for already, they're a small to medium-sized company. No driver-facing cameras. Really good home time. Really good home time. Pay's not too bad. Not bad at all. I can handle that. Benefits pretty good. But then this other company that called me to set up orientation, they have a 3-day orientation. Excuse me. They have a 3-day orientation. They're a larger company. I wouldn't say mega because, I mean, they're big, but I wouldn't say mega. They don't even train drivers, so you got to have 2 years experience to work there. So kind of I got until Monday to make that decision which company I'm going to go with. They got a little bit better pay per mile, but I have a feeling it'll be a little less miles per week over the smaller company. Of course, their benefits, they're pretty good. Most of your insurances and stuff are 100% paid by the company. I think you do have to pay for medical, but they have like a 10% match on your 401k, which, as most of y'all know, that's pretty good. They got profit sharing, quite a bit of stuff. But their home time, definitely a big company. They want to give you like 1 day for every week you drive. So I'd have to work some magic to do my month-long trips, or even 2-month-long trips over in the Philippines. I'm not too worried about that though. I'll make that work. Always have, always have. You know the old saying, it's always easier to ask forgiveness than permission. I believe that philosophy. And honestly, that's true. That is so true. So basically, I'm sitting here waiting. Bored. There ain't a whole lot to do. Actually watching a lot of YouTube videos myself. Some of the people that I follow, which I kind of, 3 different type channels I usually follow: investment, retirement type channels, trucking, and then of course some of the Philippines, even though most of the Philippine vloggers I can't watch, but I have a handful of them that I watch that are actually tell the good and bad, and not just glamorize the Philippines like they're the paradise. I mean, it's a very nice place, but there are some things that will just get on your nerves. You gotta have a lot of patience there. So that's pretty much the update. I have a feeling I'm going to go with the small to medium-sized company, mainly because of their home time. It's hard to beat their home time. I've never seen, in 28 years of driving a tractor trailer, I have never seen a company have as liberal a home time policy as they do. I'm actually looking forward to it. And it's a company that I've talked to quite a few of their drivers. They all seem pretty happy. The reviews on this company on different websites are really good. And I got a good vibe when I was there in orientation from the people. It wasn't one of these, oh, we'll make you feel like family. No. One of the biggest lies in trucking. No. Don't fall for that crap. Man, hardly any company is going to make you feel like family. Unless you get a real small company, just 5, 10, 20 trucks. I've been with one of those that the guy had 25 trucks, and it was like family. And it was really good company. But that was when I was pulling end dump on the East Coast, up and down the East Coast, mainly Pittsburgh down to Georgia. Sometimes come over to Alabama or Texas, but for the most part, that was it. But that was the good old days, man. Triple digit truck, owner operator, spec, Peterbilt, long nose. 18 speeds with a kitty cat. Them were the days, man. Anyway, let me wrap this up so I can go get something to eat. Y'all have a good weekend, and I'll try to update you Monday, Tuesday, sometime in there. Later.